Hello guys, and welcome to my channel today. So today we're going to talk about drone talk today. Just going over some accessories and stuff there that will make your flights more enjoyable and easier. Easier as in adjusting your camera and stuff like that there for different types of lighting, where it's a bright day, where it's a dull day, shutter adjusting, what ways around it easier, things like that. So in my bag, what I like to have are a few things, essential things which I like. Well, first off, I'll start with the drone. First thing I like to have is a Gimbal Protector. As you can see there, if there's no protector on there, it's just sitting around doing nothing there, you know. You have that in your case, whatever, it's moving around. This can get damaged, so it can, you know, and it's not a cheap fix. So for the space of, or for the sake of £3, put it on there, guys. Keeps it all in place tight. Doesn't go nowhere. That's a must. So anyway guys, another thing which I like to take in the field with me is one of these. As you know, no matter where you go, there's all different types of surfaces of ground. When you're going flying, you don't really know if what you're going to be taking off from or landing on. So I always like one of these. It keeps it smooth and risks snags or your gimbal getting overloaded when it lands on unevenly ground. So yeah, it's just a rubber mat. Good job. It's a good job. Second thing of all, which I like to have, I think is very useful, especially on sunny days, is this. Now this here goes around your iPad or tablet, whatever you have, and it's just basically a sun shelter thing, you know, sun visor. So it keeps the sunlight out of your screen, because if it's a bright enough day, you're not going to see your screen at all, what's happening. The sunlight's in the road, so one of these is a good fix. It's like a sun hood, you know, perfect. So got that. Next, another couple of things here which I highly recommend is to always get yourself some extra batteries, guys, no matter what drone you have. Just lengthens the fun. You don't have to worry about going back and charging it all the time. 3-4 batteries is plenty, no matter what you have, you know. Say, highly recommended. And if you really want to be fussy, you can buy a car inverter which will charge your batteries in the car when you're out in the field, which is also a good buy. So another thing, guys, I highly recommend these Spark owners is an OTG cable. Now the controller will run Wi-Fi from there to your phone or to your tablet. Just sends a signal, just like your Wi-Fi at home, your BT or your hub, and sends a Wi-Fi signal. But sometimes, and it hasn't happened to me, there's people saying about the loose connection from this to the tablet or your phone, and your drone has lost signal, and what you can't control it with. So it'll automatically then come back and land. But to eliminate this here, get yourself an OTG cable which connects to the bottom of the controller into your iPad or into your phone. Now, I've had this drone now 3 years, and I've never had to use any of this. I've never had one problem. It's been worked fine, but I always got one just to have as a backup, you know. But I've never had the need for it, and I've had over 1,200 flights in my drone, and not one issue. So I recommend that. Hey guys, welcome back. battery ran out in my camera there, so I'm continuing on here. But anyway, as I say, when you're flying a lot in the summertime there, blue skies, strong sun, what do you do about it? Well, you can adjust it with your shutter control on your camera there to allow whatever light you want into your camera, determine how bright you want it or how dull you want it. But a perfect solution for it is filters. They're basically like sunglasses. They go over your lens of your camera, all different strengths there, guys, just for different types of situations and different types of sun settings and light that you have, depending on what you want to do. Very, very good. I would recommend these now. I know that these can be quite expensive, but it makes some difference to your film when you're doing sunlight shots, you know. These are made by a company called PGYTECH. They're a small company. They specialise in making aftermarket parts for drones, and they do a lot of testing and stuff like that because they want the stuff as light as possible but as strong as possible. And I find their products very, very good. Very good quality, very well made. But that's them there, guys. I'll go closer there. See them there? That's an essential there, definitely, if you're wanting to do anything decent at all. Great job. Now, another thing that PGYTECH do is lights. Now, the drones come with a certain kind of light. You know, they come with flashers. They don't come with a steady on light all the time as such. But if you're flying in the evenings or dark or whatever, just a bit of fun or whatever, they do make wee lights there. These are pretty cool, so they are. I'll actually do a flight later on here and put them on and show you guys. But yeah, very good. They're made of aluminium. They hold a AAA battery. And again, guys, these are made as light as possible to keep the weight down, and for your battery to have as long a flight as possible. Obviously, when you start putting weight onto drones, your flight time is going to decrease. So what they do is they make them as light as possible, and it does help. Now, it will take a couple of minutes off your flight time on the Spark when you have these on, but I don't mind. As I say, I don't use them all the time. I'd use them in evening times there, more for a guidance so you can see what way the drone is coming towards you out there. But if you are kind of low, they will light up the footpath or whatever you're going on, flying over. They are pretty cool, and I do recommend them. Again, made by PGYTECH. Okay, guys. Another thing, PGYTECH again, is signal boosters. Now, these here go over your antenna on your controller, and it just magnifies the signal out. You don't really need them. As I say, I like to have them to just make sure I have maximum strength everywhere I go. Same thing, these here, guys, they're only a couple of quid. They're about £5 if even, and the range, the extra range you get with these here is unbelievable. Can't recommend them enough, you know. A lot of guys just starting out there, they're asking, do these things work? Yes, they do. I've tested them. They work good. Another wee bit of kit I like as well is your controller. I have a case there, so it doesn't really affect much there, but if you have it on a bag or if it's lying around the car or whatever, these here, I've heard these here, the controller falling off the car seat and getting broke or whatever, and that's not nice, guys. To replace these here, there's a bit of work involved in them, you know. But what I recommend is these here. So see this here? This is just a wee cover. This is just a wee protection cover. And what it does is it goes over that there, clicks into place, and locks down. Keeps everything tidy. Just a wee protector. I like to look after my stuff, you know. So it does a long time. Yeah, it's a good job there. So guys, another thing is too, anyone there who wants to fly a lot or who's planning on having their drones for a long time, I recommend getting yourself one of these books here, guys. This is my second book now. I'm on the second book there, and what it is just basically a wee logbook. Every flight you go on, you go out and do there, just fill it in, guys. Where you've been to, how long was your flight. There's a wee checklist you do there, guys. Just keeps you on right, keeps everything right, guys, you know. And any problems that occur or arise on the flight, you can write it down. If anything at all, then that way, then if you want to go back to that same location, if you had any issue with signal or whatever, then you know there was an issue last time, and you can either avoid it or try it again, you know. I like them because I send my drones in for wee service every so many years, and it lets me know what it's done, you know. There's obviously a log system in the hardware this here you can plug into in your app there, and it will tell you flight time and tell you how many hours the bird's been up, you know. But this here is more, to me, it's more detailed, you know. It tells you, you know, it's more in writing, as they say, you know. So you know what your drones have done. Books, £10 or something like on eBay, whatever, you know. And as I say, it 130 flights, guys. You can get out of it, you know. I like it, you know. I like it. And the same thing too. If I'm selling a drone, I'll obviously provide this as well. You know, it lets people know how many flights it's had. There's no bullshit or nothing. You know, it's all legit. You know. So yeah, guys. So as I say, it's just a video today on what I would recommend a drone flyer there that's just starting out or whatever. That would make his day more fun or helps him in certain situations. To say lighting, as I say, a drone in the sunlight there can get very under contrast. Just depends on the weather and cloud, etc. As I say, those there will sort your problem out there, guys. If you want to make some videos there and stuff you got in edit and stuff you got there, it's less work on the computer and it just leaves things easier. so it does. So yeah, guys, just a quick video. Right, guys, I'll see you later. I say I'm gonna be indoor flight in this here with my wee lights on there just to show you guys what it does. And yeah, stay tuned, guys, and hit that like button. Okay, guys, thanks. So guys, this is the wee lights here.